You woke up in the middle of the night and you couldn't breathe, not a bit short of breath. You woke up gasping, panicking. Maybe you sat bolt upright. Maybe you rushed to the window. Maybe you woke your partner. Maybe you genuinely thought something terrible was happening. And then, maybe after a few minutes, it eased. And now you're left wondering, what on earth just happened to me? I want to start by saying that what you experience is one of the most frightening things a person with heart failure can go through. And if you're watching this, having just had it happen, or because it happened last night and you couldn't sleep, then I'm really glad that you're here. It has a name, it has an explanation, and it has things you can do about it. I'm Dr. Jodie Ann Senior. I'm a cardiologist and heart failure specialist, and I'm going to walk you through exactly what happened and what to do next. By the end of this video, about 8 minutes from now, you're going to understand what actually happened in your body while you slept and what to do about it if it happens tonight, when you need to call for help immediately, and what this experience means for your heart failure going forward, and how to catch the warning signs before it happens again. Let's go. What you experienced has a medical name: paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnoea. That's a mouthful, so let's break it down. Paroxysmal means it came on suddenly and episodically. It might even feel a bit random. Nocturnal means at night. Dyspnoea means breathlessness. Sudden breathlessness at night. That's exactly what's happening. Here's what's happening inside your body. During the day, when you're sitting or standing, gravity helps keep fluid into your legs and lower body, and you might notice ankle swelling. That's the fluid pooling there. Your body can manage it while you're upright, but while you lie flat to sleep, gravity is no longer doing that same job in the same way. That fluid, which has been sitting in your legs all day, starts to redistribute, come back into your circulation, and it travels up towards your chest and your heart, which is already working harder than it should be and suddenly has more volume to manage than it can handle. The excess fluid backs up into the lungs fill with fluid, and your brain wakes you up. Think of it this way. The heart is a pump. The lungs are kind of like a sponge. When the pump can't keep up with the flow, the sponge gets waterlogged, and a waterlogged sponge can't do its job, which is to get the oxygen into your blood. And that's why when you woke up gasping, your lungs were struggling to move air through the fluid. Your body's alarm system actually worked exactly as it should. It woke you up, but before things got worse. The sitting up, the rushing to the window, the gasping for air, all of that was your body's instinct doing the right thing. Sitting upright lets gravity help again. The fluid shifts back downwards. Your lungs can breathe easier. The episode passes. It is terrifying, but it is also your body's way of protecting you. If this happens again, here's exactly what to do. Number 1, sit up immediately. Don't try and ride it out lying down. Sit up. Let gravity do its work. Legs over the edge of the bed if you can, and gravity will help move the fluid away from your lungs. This is the single most important thing you can do at this moment. 2, stay calm. Your body is already trying to respond. Panic makes breathlessness feel worse. I know it's easy to say and hard to do, but remind yourself that sitting up is working. Your lungs are already getting more space that they need. Focus on slowing your breath if you can. 3, wake someone if you're not alone. Don't try and manage this in the dark by yourself. Wake your partner, a family member, anyone in the house. You need someone with you, both for your safety and to help you stay calm. And if nobody is home with you, please call for help. 4, open a window if that helps. Fresh air doesn't treat the underlying problem, but it can help with the feeling of breathlessness. If it helps you to stay calm, open it. Once you're sitting up and beginning to feel better, try and make a mental note, roughly how long the episode lasted. This is useful information for your doctor. Most episodes of PND settle within 10 to 20 minutes of sitting up. If yours isn't settling, then that's when you need to escalate. are situations where sitting up and waiting is not enough, call 000 or 999 or 911 or whatever your local emergency number is if any of the following are true. The breathlessness is not settling after 10 to 15 minutes of sitting upright. You have chest pain, tightness or pressure. You feel faint or like you might pass out. Your lips or fingertips look blue or grey. Or if this is the first time that this is happening and you're not sure what it is. Or if you live alone and you're frightened, if you're not sure whether to call, call. This is not a situation where caution is wrong. Now, the important question, what does it mean that this has happened? Paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea is a sign that fluid is building up. It means your heart failure is under more strain than usual and your body is retaining more fluid than your medications are currently clearing. In these situations, I would always recommend going to hospital if you can. But if you don't, always tell your doctor or heart failure nurse the next day, not at your next scheduled appointment in 3 weeks or 3 months. The reason this matters is that PND is often preceded by weight gain that you could have caught before this episode happened. In the days before most PND episodes, patients have gained 1, 2, sometimes 3 kilograms of fluid. They didn't notice because they weren't weighing daily or because the swelling in their legs felt normalish or because the fatigue felt like just another bad week. This is exactly why daily weighing is not optional in heart failure. Not weigh yourself when you feel worse. Every single morning, same time, before eating or drinking, and after going to the toilet. The number on the scale is your early warning system. Record it. What you don't measure, you cannot manage. If your weight had been tracked, there would almost certainly have been a clue in the days before this happened. An amber or orange zone moment that, if acted on, might have prevented the episode. Going forward, here's what I want you to do. Talk to your doctor or heart failure nurse and tell them what happened, including roughly how long it lasted and how many pillows you've been sleeping on. They may need to adjust your diuretic dose or review your medications, and if you haven't already started daily weighing, start now. So let's bring it together. What happened to you is called paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. It happens when fluid that has been sitting in your legs or lower part of your body during the day redistributes when you lie flat and your heart can't keep up. The fluid backs up into the lungs. You wake up gasping. And if it happens again, sit up, stay calm, wake someone, make a note of the episode. If it doesn't settle within 10 to 15 minutes, or if you have chest pain, feel faint, or if you're not sure what's happening, call emergency services. And you must tell your doctor, start daily weighing if you haven't already, because this episode almost certainly had a warning signal in the days before it. And next time, you'll be watching for it. The tool that helps you catch these early warning signs is my heart failure tracking kit. It's completely free and the link is in the description below. Inside it is a daily weight and symptom diary and a color-coded action plan, green, amber, orange and red, that tells you exactly what to do based on what the scale says each morning. If you had been in the orange zone in the days before last night, it would have told you to call your doctor. That phone call might have prevented this episode. Download it, print it, start using it tomorrow. If this helped make sense of a really frightening experience, please subscribe. I'm here every week with honest, plain answers to the questions that heart failure patients are actually asking. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.